What's going on, everyone? My name's Roszko and we are back. I am super excited to bring you guys my official review on the new Yeezy 450 Cloud White. Me being a huge Yeezy enthusiast, this has been a sneaker I have been looking forward to since 2018. We first saw images from Ye himself when he tweeted out a picture of Steven Smith. He was holding a molded kind of version of the sole, and from that moment, I have been anxiously waiting for this sneaker to be released. And of course, now they have officially arrived. I am super excited. I've worn them a little bit. You know, I didn't want to just open them and talk about them. I wanted to get the feel of it and get the comfort and also the sizing, because I'm sure you guys will have a million questions. Now, these did release on March 6th for a retail price of $200. It did come out in full family sizing. I think it was very, very limited in kid sizes. They did release on Yeezy Supply and the new Adidas Confirmed app. It was pretty tough to get this shoe. They were super limited. A lot of people wanted them. And the way the drops were kind of handled, it was rough. I think they need to go back and fix the Adidas Confirmed app if they're gonna drop it via queue system. Kind of feels like they want it to be like Sneakers app in a way. For me, I couldn't even get into the queue. And of course, Yeezy Supply, I believe it sold out in like a few minutes. Here is the box that it comes in, just a brown, typical Yeezy box. However, you'll notice that this box is small. I think you could probably stack two 450 boxes on top of each other and it equals to a regular 350 V2 box. You'll notice that this sneaker is very small and you can kind of squish them in there. This will fit perfectly in my closet, I will say that. And the sizing tag does read Yeezy 450 and the official colorway is called Cloud White. Sizing for this sneaker. On Yeezy Supply, it did recommend going a half size up. I go a half size up on all Yeezy sneakers. I always go a half size up. So for me, I went with a size 12. My true size is 11.5. Best way to describe sizing for this sneaker, to me, it fits very similar to the 700 V3s. If you own a pair of those, I would say just stick with that size because you'll notice that this shoe is very narrow. It kind of actually feels like a 700 V3 in a way. Now let's open these up and take a look at this sneaker. Whew, man. These are just, what? They're simple, but yet they're insane. Like, look how tiny this sneaker is, man. They're just so small. It's so minimalistic and yet so crazy. Like, if you wear these, I guarantee you, if you go walking down the street, people are gonna ask you, you know, what shoes are those? It's crazy, it's different, and I can definitely see now in hand how some people are going to have different reactions. It's going to push the boundaries a little bit as far as your style, because I don't think you can wear these with some bootleg jeans and, you know, just some kind of regular t-shirt. I think you're gonna have to challenge yourself a little bit when you style this shoe. This sole is 3D printed, and it's 3D printed in a factory in Germany. And I would love to see a video of how they created this sole because it's literally all one piece. Whole kind of structure here, like the teeth that are grabbing the upper, it's just one sort of, I don't know, like structure. It wraps the whole thing. So I'm just curious to see how this shoe was put together. It is like a polyurethane foam. So this is all very squishy here on the sides. It's not like Foam Runner soft. It does have some firmness to it. It's sort of like that EVA foam that you feel on the 700 V3s or even the Yeezy Slides. It's got some firmness to it. And this shoe is very dense. Like, you might think because this thing is so small that it's light, but it's got some weight to it. I'm curious about this knit. First saw images, I thought it was gonna be very similar to like an Ultra Boost knit. If you kind of put your foot in, it gotta widen. So I'm thinking this knit had to be very thin, kind of like an Ultra Boost 1.0, but it's not. It's very thick and quilty. Like, it's super comfortable. The upper is very, very comfortable. The bottom, it has a different feel. Like, when I put these on, I'm so used to sneakers that are like a good like 2 inches or an inch in height. This one, you're very low to the ground. It definitely a more of a different feel to it than I'm sort of used to. I feel like you're gonna have to break these in. I think you're gonna have to give these a good 24 hours or maybe even 48 hours to really soften this shoe up. It does come with a Yeezy Ortholite insole, and you'll notice it's just like, again, this is all firm in here, so it's like the sole, that's it. There's really not much to this shoe at all. The sizing tag does read made in Germany, and it's telling you to flip under. Usually with these tags, they kind of slap them on the side here. This one, they're asking you when you kind of wear it to tuck it under. If you do have it like this and you wear them, that's all gonna rub away. Now, the laces are useless on this shoe. It's a sock-like upper. You put your foot in there and you're good to go. I think Ye added the laces to this shoe just because he knows people are so reluctant to let laces go. You honestly don't need them, and I think you could probably take the laces out. I had some questions too when I got these out of the box about the hole where you put your foot in there. Is this stretchy? Is this gonna be a pain? Because I've had shoes like this in the past, and it's like, you're putting your foot in there, you gotta stretch it, you kinda gotta jig your foot around and jam it in there. It's easy. It's very easy to put your foot in and get it out. The bottom is outrageous, man. It's got like this wave pattern, man, that just goes right across. Does it have a lot of traction? Not really, but you're not gonna hoop in these. I think it's cool, I think it's kind of fine. These will get extremely dirty, unfortunately, because they are all white, especially here on the siding. But what's good about this polyurethane foam, very easy to clean. The upper will be a little bit tricky. You don't want to get the upper because that will get dirty, and once you do, you're gonna have to scrub that out with a brush. People might find this shoe a little bit hard to style. I think for me personally, you know, sweats, joggers, I have seen people wear baggy pants. I think Ye wore some leather pants, but with the V-cut in there. This is definitely going to win best new sneaker of 2021. Like, it has to be. And I am just super excited for more colorways. Like, I get on the first one that they would do a cloud white. I'm hoping in the near future we get some more colorful, and I'm curious to see what they do with it because this shoe doesn't have many layers. I know for a fact we are getting a dark slate, which is an all black colorway of this shoe in June. That one will be a problem. But all I have to ask is, what's next? What's next with Yeezy? You know, we had the Quantums, Foam Runners, 450s. What is Ye gonna come up with next, man? I have a feeling that this is gonna be one of my most worn sneakers of 2021. Let's talk about resale value real quick before I end this video. Resale right now is about 400 to 450. It all depends on the size. Now, I know there's rumors and speculations that we could see a restock in the fall, but you just never know. We were supposed to get more colorways in the Foam Runners in last year, but that never happened. We were supposed to get a Safflower restock. That never happened. Kinda gotta take it with a grain of salt. It's always a possibility that these could restock, so it's a little bit of a gamble. I think it's gonna take a while for it to reach 6, 7, 8. That is my video for you guys today. Let me know what you think of the Cloud White. That is my video for you guys today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and smash that like button for me and subscribe to the channel. And like always, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.